Prince George. I have something very important that I need to share with you. And it's been a minute that I've been running from it, I guess you could say. I am a fellow sinner, drug and risk taker, former fornicator, a lot of things, just like a lot of you are. First thing I want to do is to pray. Kind of hesitant because I know exactly how this would sound. I gotta come off these practice. Heavenly Father, creator of all things, seen and unseen. We have life, death, heaven, hell, and earth, and all the fullness thereof. All of the one and only true Son of the living God, Jesus Christ. I ask that you give me words to say. You've given me the message. I ask that you help me not to add in anything of my ego and not take away nothing of your spirit that you put in my heart to do. Let the message be clear and understandable for those who need and confusion for those who need confusion. Deliverance for those who need it. I pray that it can serve its purpose in which precious Son of Jesus' name I pray. Hallelujah. This is tobacco. That's one of my duties. I have been searching this land of my people for a couple of years now. And I've always had, how do you say, discernment, spirit of discernment for certain things. And it is solely through the grace of God and me not giving up faith which brought me this far. Something powerful is going on in this world. And it's something that a lot of us know, a lot of us choose not to acknowledge, a lot of us choose to ignore, but very few of us on this planet have been given certain gifts, in which all we ever wanted was decipher cause behind a lot of things in which were unseen for a lot of people. What made it so weird and so unique. I wouldn't say so unique as in I'm special or more better than anyone else, because all are calling, but all are called, but very few answers. My point with the picking up of certain callings. You give yourself access to several on the other end of the call. I've been given a message. That message is simply written down. I went to a sort of to have some sort of structure. Not obvious, all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, it is almost time. There isn't much time left. And to elaborate on time, the creator of time itself, for him, it's not the same as it is for us. For what we look at as 1,000 years is to the creator only but a day. Think about that. What we look at as 1,000 years is to the creator only but one day. What does that mean? It means that while you sit and worry why we haven't been delivered or why we're going through what we've been going through for so long, all of something provides, or a large majority of something provides. For the creator itself, it has only been, it ain't even breakfast yet. For the creator, it is like, not even breakfast yet. Right now, I have somebody passing by when they have the lights on. There are a lot of things that you begin to decipher as you become awakened to a lot of the things that goes on in this world. So if you're getting impatient or you feeling like, God forgot about you, just know that you're on a list to be delivered or to be brought through whatever trials you're going through. You gotta be patient. Because once again, what is a day to the Lord is 1,000 years. My 33 years of living, it's not even half a day. So you're on the schedule for today. It's just not your today. It's today. Number one. I've been had a very, very unique journey to arrive at where I'm at now. Understand? As that same car passes me by again. Just because I chose to come outside and hook up my camera and microphone and have this talk with you guys. I understand clearly. A wish I had another one that could just turn and talk and show you what goes on around me. But that's not the most important thing. Because you'll see for yourself if you follow instructions. Some people might say, what makes me so special is being able to send a message to you guys, or a lot of people that know me or knew me. Because I've lost a lot of friends. I've had a lot of friends turn on me. I've had lost relationships. I've lost uh, relationships with family. When all my friends, I had to cut off a lot of friendships. I turned to family, and I was surprised there too, for lack of a better, the entity or force that we call evil or Satan or the devil. Very real. This is his word. Even though God is in control of everything, mind you, some people call him Yahweh, some people call Jesus Christ Yeshua. I think personally, it doesn't matter. What matters is you call on the power of or the Creator, which is what I normally say. I've been concerned with certain things, and I do understand that. Well, I don't use Yeshua too much. I do it to give extra power to my prayers and such. But it still makes me feel a little funny because Jesus Christ has worked for me this far. I'm kind of skeptical, even though the history and the facts show that, the chain was made later and blah, 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 blah. I've done the research. You understand? I've done the research. But the thing about it is, some of it is just irrelevant. It leads you astray. It separates those who need to be together. And that is not what you call them. What matters is if your heart is in the right place. Period. But that's what matters. The Father God looks at your heart. He studies your heart. He don't study names. He knows each and every one of the names, the hairs of your head, etc. But if your heart is true, he will show you that. He will lead you in the right direction. If you can search for yourself, that's the thing when it comes to I've done music, not so good music. Talked about a lot of things. I can rap my ass off. Fact. I got lots of music that's stored up right now that I haven't put out. I put out a project called Generation Z. My rap name then was Young One. Some people call it Young One _100. I have an album out. This is not a shameless plug. Before you, the title of the album is Generation Z. I named it for a reason. In my heart, I knew, but in my actions, in my beliefs, I didn't build on it. God got a way of showing you if you ask Him for certain things. He has a way. I'm showing it to you. The Bible says, asking you shall be given, seeking you shall find, knock, the door will be open unto you. You have to study and show yourself approved. There are things that you can't get from a church or from a pastor or from anybody. First of all, he told me to tell you guys, mature. He didn't say majority. He said anybody that you can think of in your head right now and you know their name and tie them into spirituality that speaks about him, he said, it's not me. He said it's bogus. He said they all are not from him 100%. What they say, they have truth to it. What they do, they seem righteous sometimes. But he says their hearts and their minds are not 100 him. That was the message. Don't shoot the messenger. Try to shoot the messenger. It happened before. I was born with a bell over my face in 1982. My mother was given a prophecy, told that he would have a son. He would be born with a bell over his face, and he would be a great man in God one day. I could see it for all of my life. As far back as I can remember, I've been studying scripture, just everything, aliens, energy, quantum physics, the power of the mind, metaphysics, string theory. I'm talking about, I go 17 years. I don't watch much TV. Don't interest me. I don't do a lot of things. One thing that really amazed me or interested me is from the fullness was digging through what we call reality. I've been prophesied to an aunt of mine before. She told me the story. I was too young to remember that. I remember when I was younger, under the age of 10, I was probably at 8 or so, 7, I prophesied to my mother. I remember telling her, don't go. Something bad gonna happen. I didn't let her go. She left anyway. But I didn't let her go. She tells me that the truck ran over her. She had to throw me out of the way. Now, that part I don't remember. I remember it differently. Now, either God had blocked my memory from that and saved me the trauma in my mind from remembering getting thrown out of the way and seeing my mother ran over by a truck. You know what I mean? Or something I don't understand, something else. You know, that doesn't fit well. I didn't meet my dad till I was 8. He came into my life and tried to come into my life. By the age of 10, he was dead, found in his apartment. From what I could understand, he was a very nice guy. He was where I got my no fear fighting from. Because when I was younger, he started coming into my life. We went to his family reunion in Victoria, Texas. And somebody there who I don't know, they got into a fight. And I seen my dad handle up his business. Man. So I always, since younger, I was like, man, I want to, if I have a fight, I'm going to throw hands like my dad. And I remember that about him. My mother was under the influence of drugs from all of my early childhood up until around the time when she got sober, which I was about 7 or so. Um, she beat that habit. I'm very proud of her. That has been the hardest test in my life. Has been dealing with how I feel about her in particular. Mine has been a lady that has raised me since I was, she asked me, when I was young, 7 or so, when she got sober, she asked me if I wanted to go with her to get sober or go with her to a place, where she would get her life together. But before then, I stayed with my grandmother with two of my other cousins who their parents were on drugs, which were my aunts and uncles. They was on hard drugs as well, crack cocaine to be exact. My family has been under what I understand now to be demonic stronghold for a long in efforts to suppress the power that my specific bloodline has. Because now, when I exercise just the part of the power that I possess through prayer and feelings and emotions, it's something that we all can do. I'm not special. I'm special, but you are too. Get it? Now I understand why different strongholds. I've been studying witchcraft a lot recently. You're gonna have to look and see for yourself. I only subscribe to one. I don't subscribe to no certain religion. I'm not any denomination. I believe that we have a creator that created at some point had to start this thing we call evolution or space time, all of these things. I've looked at Fibonacci sequence, I've looked at what I said string theory, I've looked at theory of relativity, I've looked at all of these things. The double slit experiment when it deals with quantum entanglement, you know what I mean? The effect of the observer on the natural reality itself. How just observing something can alter its state of being. And I'm not looking there, that's there, it's everywhere. But by observing it, that there becomes. What does that mean? To focus. When your intent shifts the natural reality of this reality that we live in on earth. Now, before we go all matrix, because we're 24 minutes deep already and I haven't even dove in yet. So we're going to make parts of it. This is part one, introduction. Like I say, You know, my mother got sober. I was raised pretty well after that. Given a nice, we went to Star Hope for a few years, for a year or so, 2 years, whatever. Can't remember exactly. But I know we came out of that, and I've never been hungry or wanted. We've been had good living conditions ever since then, partially due to my mother's skill and determination to get sober and to better her life, and my father doing something to make sure that after if he passed, that um, his son would have something, you know, which I always appreciated, even though I didn't know him very well. I knew that those checks that came every month were from a father who I didn't know. And as I get older, I understand that that's love right there. Because he didn't have to do that. I have children of my own. My family was broken apart due to my spiritual awakening and certain things that transpired, which were some out of my control, some were in my control, some I didn't know at the moment, but I felt it. God will give you information and discernment at the time when you are ready for this, because if given these things at the wrong time, they could be self-destructive. You could do things to jeopardize your redemption, like they put you in a place that you wouldn't come back from. Father God knows that. Father Yahweh knows that. I always thank Him for showing me certain things at a time when I was more capable of handling them, I would say. And I wouldn't mess up. I wouldn't fuck up. Simply put. Okay? Now, fast forward. I've had kids. I have a 11-year-old daughter. The year is 2019. My daughter's 11. I've had custody of her for 10 years. Sole custody. I was with my son's mother, who my son is now 4, with her for 7 years. Out of that time, in which 6.5, I mean, 6, 5.5, 6 were pretty easy breeze. Up until I started working on that Generation Z album. I started gaining more understanding in my studies and understanding how things operate, and started diving into the causes and effects of different energies and thought patterns, blah, blah, blah. Which is when I randomly got shot 3 times. Okay. 2 went in and out of my legs, right by my butt. You know, God got a funny thing. You ever get major injuries on your butt or around your butt? That means sit your ass down. Sounds funny, but I got out of it. Now, the third shot is the one that's the most amazing, because this one went through this side of my back, traveled all the way across, and landed stuck at the bottom of this shoulder. Some people have heard me tell that story. We'll start with the miracle of me getting shot. This was the start of my spiritual awakening. That's part 1. Part 2, I will you God's will. I'll continue expressing to you guys what He's put on my heart to tell you. I didn't think it would take this long. I didn't even get through. I got 3 pages. I thought I was going to read that. I didn't even get through this much of it yet. Didn't even get through half of it. Didn't intend on it being a 3-part series, but or even a part. I don't even know how many parts. I said 3-part series. Maybe it's 3. Yes, let's make it 3. For the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Hey.